sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitors' sideline, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You look at this Steeler defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8. Allen going to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Johnson on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. To throw, it's Rodgers. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers now to throw. Off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Here's Rodgers to throw. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this is an offense that's #1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. The numbers for Metcalf from a week ago. He was inching up towards 200 yards receiving, couple of touchdowns, and I think he said it best at the end of the game. It was a pleasure to watch his performance, wasn't it?
Absolutely, because you and I both know none of those numbers came by accident. They were a result of him being in perfect sync with his quarterback, and boy, it was beautiful to watch.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Let's go.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Buffalo was sending everybody at me.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the most productive QBs in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yardage. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
On play action, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Up the middle to Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground last week for Davis. 18 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Buffalo.
To the air, Allen has his man, it's Shakir. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. This unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Allen going to run with it. And caught up. And Fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. This 2nd and 4. Slot man moves right. Tapped forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter's going fast.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ty Johnson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The Steelers at 10-1 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now it's Rodgers. Caught by Wilson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it.
He drops too many,
That is
dude.
an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
To 2nd and 10.
A handoff for Warren.
He's a joke.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of
That's
scrimmage.
one gripe.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
DK,
Leaves
he
him with
drops
3rd
way
and
too
9
many
looming.
to be a true number 1 receiver.
Throwing is Rodgers. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
For the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
That's what I got to find on the
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive
wrong,
with
but
points.
man,
Most
the
quarterbacks would say,
drops
let's end
though.
it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
sure I
What a
remember.
weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Allen hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility.
I know, it makes me
He can
scratch
drop
my
into
head.
coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
And he completes it to Wilson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Rodgers going to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2-minute warning. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Oh, don't block anybody, bro.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing now is Allen. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Allen, nifty footwork. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
The Bills, first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
The 48-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. As we wrap up the month of November, let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's a guy who was a monster as a rookie a year ago, Brian Thomas Jr. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards Touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Dolphins come away with an 8-point victory. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the second-year man, Trey Benson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
258. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
30. And again, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field.
That was a thought.
Extend their lead.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
Rodgers will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. On play action, Allen. And the catch made by Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second down and 4.
At the Steelers' 46-yard line.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it. Warren. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Now it's Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Wilson.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Boswell for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Steelers
5 plays there on that drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose.
That's another fumble.
Looks like one of the DBs has it. Buffalo offense back out and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
brings up second and 3.
Allen now looks to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Allen going to throw. Quick toss to Knox. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm going to go take him out.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of were counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
9 yards on the carry there, and that will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Second down and a yard. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Johnson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
319.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now out come the Bills. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
319.
Now Allen. They fights him off. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Allen. He'll try and do this himself.
You gotta move.
He's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
You're just standing there,
Josh
absolutely
Allen, very
doing nothing.
athletic at
While he's
6'5",
running.
showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's Allen to throw it. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
Now Allen again. That's again complete to Palmer. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air. Allen. to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Motion man is Shakir. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Allen off the bootleg. Quick throw there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. In motion the tight end. Running from the gun, Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Allen now on third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they're sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Again, it's Johnson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 258. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.